How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So today I'll be talking about Tower God. So just like yesterday, I learned that second season of Tower God is going to be animated. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought after the first season of Tower God, the animation, the anime, people were just going to give up on it because I was watching the reactions to people watching that, and they didn't really have much of an impact as like when people started reading it. Because I want to say I'm caught up, but I need to catch up with the newer stuff that's going to happen right now. So I'll do that video later. But I will say I will be talking about what happens in the manhwa later, to like what's going on now. So anime onlys, I'm sorry, but thanks for tuning in. I will be talking about the second season. But the second season, but I barely remember what's going to happen there. Like, all right, anime onlys. Bye. So the the first anime was basically the prologue. It was Bam at his younger age, like more I guess naive self. So in the second part, Bomb's gonna be more like a lone wolf, a Dark Knight kind of guy, kind of like well, he'll have his if I remember right, his hair was like over his eyes for the longest time, and he was just like this mysterious person. I forgot the name he went under because he was working. He finally went under working under Fug after that whole situation. I don't know if we'll see Androsi there. She's definitely my favorite character, but I'm trying to remember who was there. I remember there's like this guy with a blue shirt and blue hat. His name was kind of off-putting, but he loves eating orange chicken a lot, and he has like this flying saucer thing, kind of like how Goku has like his cloud. I forgot the name of. Holy shit! Ah, fuck. I'm sorry. But we'll see more of Hava too, and more of I think it'll definitely go more into like the Fug area. I don't know how far we're gonna go in the second season because I do remember like the Red Tharissa and all that in the early parts, but I don't think we're gonna get to that part yet. Like when Bomb is starting to like really become like he has his like goal set in mind. So in the end of the first season, Rachel did push Bomb out, and he's wondering why. He's wondering what's going on. So he does still want to find Rachel, but he has a little bit of anger towards him now because Rachel literally just pushed him out of that fucking thing and left him for dead. So rewatching that kind, what you rewatching then kind of rewatching that again kind of ignited some like thought in my head, like, oh yeah, that's right. Wait, what the fuck is her goal then? Because she knows about Bam's mom and all that, and about the outside world a little bit, but I don't know. Rachel's a mystery on herself, but yeah, she is fucking very well. She is messing up with Bam's life. Mostly, she's after Kun because Kun is the one there trying to protect Bam, and he's kind of like he has a strong hate for Rachel. So, oh, Rack definitely miss that guy. Calling everyone turtles. I'm just trying to remember what happens in the second season. The only thing I really remember is this giant. I can't remember most of their names. The giant guy with the wings. He has his twin brother. That happens later on in the story with Fug and all that. We have all these characters coming in for like this one part of the story. It's like in a hotel area. And it's like a murder mystery if I remember right. This kind of like story thing. So it's been a while. Oh wait, I just remember. Go Sing. She was like the girl that had a crush on him or something like that. I like some names up here and some like I'm trying to like put two and two together, bro. But I'm not trying to like look at the old chapters and stuff like that. I'm trying to like get stuff from my head. So Tower God right now is a very interesting story. After the prologue, after what happens in the second season, I will be spoiling some stuff that happens in the manhwa. Like it definitely goes crazy. Like right now, we are starting to get with the 10 family heads. We have the Lopobia family. We have the dang it. There's two families. Fuck, I forgot the names. There's two families going after each other, and Fug is kind of coming in to stop it, which is an interesting part because he doesn't want the families to fight each other just yet, which kind of makes me wonder about this phenomenon figure. Like, is he something that we need all the forces in the tower to go up against? Like, is he like the final floor boss? Is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, the reason why Jihad hasn't climbed up the tower is because there's like this overpowered entity that he cannot see himself going up against unless he builds up his power within like the lower parts of the tower. That's the only thing I can really think of. When we got to like the beta humans and all that, and we learned about young Jihad and all that, like that was just a big like that was a big part. But then in the end, when the real Jihad showed up and just kind of like tried to erase the data human Jihad, he was saying like you're nothing but an empty shell of your former self. You lost all your memories and all that. And then later on in the story, we're learning that the old family head leaders put some of their memories in these books because they didn't. They just wanted to forget. They just wanted to forget about everything. And I'm sorry if I forget his name. Gustang. He is right now going after the books to recover that memory because he's going to make his move. So a theory that I'm having, like some people thought this too, is like when he reads those memories, he's going to stop everything. Like he's going to just like remember what happens and be in a total panic and just like covered in fear, or he's actually going to use this book and then all the 10 family heads are going to have to intervene because Gustang will now be the only person that remembers what happened back then. So, pardon me. Another thing to talk about, Bomb is definitely getting stronger and stronger. Like I thought he'd be overpowered. Like once it was in that space area, and he was fighting against I forgot his name. He's like one of the higher ups, one of the loyal to Jihad. He has like the star destruction powers. When he was going up against, was White was going up against him, and Bomb was trying to stop the ship from destroying the rest of the fleet. He showed like powers of using dimensional. Like he has a bunch of powers. He has power to absorb. He has power to like reverse death. He has power to teleportation. He has power of the Red Tharissa. He has the power of the White Thorn. He has like all this stuff going on. He has the black hole sphere and all that. But still, people still is always this feeling that he's not quite ready to go up against a family head. And the family heads, there's something not right about them. They're not as active as I would think. Like they're kind of like slow paced. There was almost a fight between the Lopabia family and I'm sorry, I'm getting the two families messed up now. Oh my gosh. But there's two family heads fighting right now, and like I said, Flux coming to stop them. Now here's the interesting part about that. Eric Muzumbo came. Oh, I forgot about that. I want to. That'll be a really interesting place to end the second season, showing off like Eric, because that fight between Bam and Eric is like fan animated on YouTube, and it's been there for a while. So I actually do want to see. Actually, that'd be like a way, kind of interesting way to close that and all. That little part of the story. But Eric Kuzumbo, he's coming in and he's fighting the leader of Fug right now. They're not going toe to toe. They're kind of just like pushing each other back and forth because Eric's trying to stop Fug from going to the family heads, and he's going to try to stop the family heads from fighting each other. So it's like, oh my god, Eric Kuzumbo keeps saying he's strong enough, like he's strong, but I don't know. We really haven't seen him got hurt. Like him between Helljo, that was like the most like like powerful like Dragon Ball Z ish like fight I think of in Tower of God. So because Helljo, he had the power of an administer, and he was throwing like like destruction spheres everywhere. The whole place was getting leveled. Eric Musubo couldn't even use his power because of the reverse like Shinsu, and all that. And all he did was punch Helljo for a couple times. And he got him that way. So makes me wonder how strong he is. But he does claim that he's the strongest one on the tower. Like he can go up against Jihad. I seriously doubt that. We've seen Jihad's ability once. He has like a bunch of these like golden pillars he has to come down on people. So that kind of reminds me of him having the Red Tharissa, but he just has a bunch of them. Another part, I think it's already been talked about because I saw something like this on Twitter. The bracelet that Rachel got once they left the data world. Uh, or no, the Jihad grab. People were saying like that's Jihad's memories right there, and that's his weakness, and that all his fears and all his insecurities are inside that bracelet, and that's the key to get to the next part of the story. That's basically there's been a lot of speculation saying that all of Bomb's answers are in that bracelet, which I seriously doubt. I honestly don't see Bomb going against Jihad. Actually, the way things are going right now, it's like the Jihad family is slowly caving in on each other, slowly breaking apart. So what I think is going to happen is as Bomb is making his way during his journey, I don't think he's really going to fight Jihad. He's going to experience watching Jihad's like empire crumble from the within, because we have I can't remember the princess's name. I'm sorry. He has a couple princesses locked up in exile. We have Anak. She's running away from her, because her mom was one of the princesses, and she had Anak without anyone noticing. I forgot Anak's real name. I'm sorry. Also, hold on. I have one of her other princess names. I can't believe I forgot her name. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna forget her name. No. Uh, Yahuri Jihad. So I believe she's not going to be the strongest princess, but she is definitely one of the biggest parts of the story because a lot of speculations, a lot of theories that come from Tower of God start from the beginning. Like, why was this person there when when Bond arrived? Why was this person here when that? Why was this here? Like, why was Yuri there? She was on the very first floor. There was not really a specific like important reason why she was there, but she happened to show up right when Bond came up, as long with the Guardian there. By the way, I do believe the Guardian that introduced Bomb into the tower. I do believe he is the overruler of the tower, or at least he was overruler of the tower until Jihad came. So that's kind of like my speculation. I can't, man, I cannot. Yeah, it's been all since I read Tower of God. I'm trying to remember all the families' names, all this stuff that's happening right now. But we are starting to get to the end game. It's kind of like One Piece where everything's like starting to come together now, especially like all the family heads. Finally, like they're going after each other. There's like battle of war starting. There's freaking. Sorry, I shouldn't spoil shit. But there's like huge battles going on. My prediction is the two family heads will actually destroy each other, or because this has been going on for a long time. Like these guys, like Gustang, he's pretty hell bent on what he's gonna do. So I don't know. I'm sorry I forgot, but Gusting had a child with one of the other family heads. I just totally forgot her name. She's the one that's locked up and is considered one of the most powerful of the princesses. I do believe we'll be seeing her soon in her way to aid Bomb, because Bomb, he is the devourer of the tower, and there's a lot of like speculations about this hope of Bomb's mom that was, she was kind of like this hope of the tower and everything. But it does seem like they were exiled by the 10 family heads. I'm sorry, I think that actually was what happened, but it's just like I'm trying to think of stuff on top of my head. Like I can see all this stuff coming together now. Like it's definitely a slow paced story. This all isn't going to happen within like a couple of months. Like same thing with like fairy tale. Like the manhwa of this story, he just like writes it for fun. He just likes to write the story for fun, and that's how he does things. But so I'm all over the place for this. I'm like talking all over the place about like Tower God. I didn't really have a script ready or anything. I just kind of want to talk about it and get my thoughts out before I start getting back into it. Another thing I want to talk about is I do want to talk about Phantom Phenomenon, or I forgot his name. Phantom Phenomenon, I believe is his name, because he's an unknown entity that snuck into Jihad's palace and killed all the royal guards there, except for Yuri. That's another reason why I'm wondering what the hell Yuri's there for. She was able to wield two swords of the 13 months to yeah, and she was kind of lost a little bit of control, but she was able to regain her conscious when Bam came and was like, hey. So yeah, I do like tall girls by the way. Yuri, so that kind of makes me wonder because Yuri, Phantom Phenomenon didn't kill her. She was at Jahad's palace and she was there in the beginning looking after Bam, and she still is looking after Bam too. Like she even was at the I forgot what it's called. Like it's where Bam was basically born, like where Heljo was. I'm trying to remember the name of that place, but she was there. And I also got spoiled too. She also shows up later on. That's why I need to catch up with the manhwa. What's going on right now? But I'm at the part right now where like the leader of Fug is kind of like pushing back Yurik, and Yurik's pushing back the leader of Fug right now from like entering this battle that's going on. Bam. Yeah, last time I read, like he was supposed to get married to one of the Jahad princesses. I don't think that's gonna happen. And Rosie, she definitely got a little bit jealous. I wonder that's probably the reason why Yuri's there too. But I definitely see like Jahad coming into the fray because Jahad, he's really like he wants his power. He wants everything to be together and all that. He wants. He seems like he's really like anxious about bomb and what's going to happen in the tower. But I do believe if two family heads were going to fight and we're going to kill each other, especially if Fug and Yurik Yuzumbo are there, I do believe Jihad will do something to intervene. If he won't show up personally, I believe he'll like send someone there, like maybe one of those private royal guards that maybe only certain people know or something like that. But I don't believe all this is just going to go down in just chaos or something like that because Jihad has that. Well, Jihad has like order throughout the order throughout the whole tower throughout all these years and all that. And I'm just surprised he didn't kill. He didn't try that hard to kill Bam. He could have when he was in like in the data world like area, but Bam kind of slipped through his little hands. I guess I don't know. That's the thing about Jihad. Like I don't believe he is like he's more anxious and like anxiety inducing the same as than evil in my opinion. Like he's trying to hide from something. He's trying to keep everyone safe from something. I say that well the shit he's done, so I don't know. But I do believe it will be like uh, actually, no, let's talk about Fug. So Fug's been about this for the start for the longest time. They've been all over the place. There's some members of Fug that don't like Bam. There's some that do. That see him as a prophet because he's the one that will eat the tower. Others try to, melt him and take his powers and shit. But with Fug, I do believe like they're not as powerful as I thought they were. Just because he's going up against Yurk. That's why I kind of see Yurk go up against a family head a little bit, just kind of like sparring something like that. But he almost went up against Gusting. I forgot about that too. But I don't know. Like when Fug come into fray, like I think we introduced all the Fug characters by now, like all the main like heads and all that. Like I don't know what they're gonna do. Like they don't seem to be as strong as the family heads. They're kind of undernumbered too. That's kind of the reason why they probably stay in the shadows. But they're trying to intervene with this. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to like Gusting is trying to get to the books, to the memories. So I believe like Fug's maybe gonna try to intervene and steal those books, or just like try to intervene with Gusting and try to get him on their. Well, he already is kind of on their side. He's kind of like a traitor. But I don't see everything, like I said, I don't see everything just falling into chaos and all that. All these family heads are going to fight each other, and the families are just going to break apart and just go down. I don't think this is going to happen. I believe Jihad's going to step in there. If I don't know, like I do have like a prediction, like maybe Jihad will just like kill Gusting. I thought they're going to do because these guys, they were the ones that climbed the tower. They were the first ones to reach well, they're one of the first people to reach the top of the tower, and there was just all of them. We did have some like oh, camera's dying. We did have like a flashback of them when they're kids and all that, and they're more adventurous and they're more like they're thinking about like the future and all that and their feelings. But now they just kind of seem like empty husk of their former self, which they are because all their memories are in the damn book. So I guess that's all I really want to talk about for now. I'm gonna deal with my little reaction to Catch Up on Tower of God and all that, and I guess we'll go from there. But hope you guys enjoyed my little video, and hope you guys have a good day. Peace. Oh yeah, second season's coming out. I'm excited for that.